let's see if I can hear myself. Let's see if this is a little better. That is better. All right. So I still have not decided what the hell I want to play, which is, I should have thought of this beforehand, but I didn't. I didn't think about it. What I do have prepared to go while I set up my launchers and all that shit. Weekly Grand from the Texas State Lottery. So, Weekly Grand is basically like a Win for Life. I assume Win for Lives are nationwide, but they're at least up in New York at home. Let's see here. Sorry, still getting set up. Still moving and a shaking. All right, so yes. Wow, that desktop audio can definitely come down. All right, so yeah, Win for Lives are. I thought they were universal. Whatever. I thought Win for Lives were around everywhere. Hi, if you're just joining me. Hi. We're just talking about lottery tickets at the moment. We'll be playing something momentarily. But the closest thing I can find in Texas to a Win for Life is a weekly grand, which, you get a grand a week. That's pretty much the deal. I don't know if it's like a limited amount of weeks or 20 years or whatever. Honestly, after taxes, you'd probably end up with about 600 a week. Fuck, I'll take it. That's not a ton of money. It's not. I guess it's enough that I could quit my job if I could. I'd be in a worse place than I am now, but I could quit my job if needed. But it would be a nice bonus if I kept my job. So before we get started, before I pick what I want to play, let's see how I did here. I've never done a scratch off on camera, so I'm gonna point the camera down, see if you can see it. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let me make the frame bigger for you guys. This is so stupid. All right, so the first game, reveal 3 matching prize amounts, win that amount. Reveal 3 grand symbols, win 1,000 per week for 20 years. All right, let's see how we do. $2, $20, $100. No matches yet. $100. That's 2 matches. $300. I became the count there for a second. Sorry. And $10. I won nothing on game 1. Let's try game 2. Reveal 2 matching symbols and win 20 bucks instantly. Game 2. Here we go. Diamond. Grape. Okay, I guess like in a Roman way, that's sort of like decadence. And key. Okay, game 2. Nothing. It all comes down to game 3. Game 3 is a classic. I believe it is also on the Win for Lives up in New York. Your number has to be their number, and if it does, you win the prize. So let's check our number on the first row. 7. Their number, 11. We lost. Let's see what we lost. A fucking grand a week. Unreal. We lost it. We were supposed to win it. Row 2, here we go. 13. That is a good top number to get. There's no way this will also be a grand, but we might walk away breaking even with $2 or something. So, their number. 14? Are you fucking kidding? What did we lose? 4. They couldn't just give us $4. Anyway, we lost on the whole ticket. Bunch of bullshit. I hope it's not illegal to play scratch-offs on Twitch. No idea. All right. Let's get back to business here. Hi, it's my face again. So, if there's anyone in the chat, let me know. What do you want me to play? I I did some arcade mode of Alan Wake's American Nightmare last week. Let's look at my installed shit here. We could go back to do some City Skylines maybe. I could be into that. Death Rally. All right, so Death Rally. Do you guys want to see my? Let's see here. Just show you my installed games. There we go. All right, so Death Rally here. For some reason, whenever I use Jesus Christ. Whenever I bring Steam up on OBS, it'll show the frame and that's it. It won't show any activity that's going on. But anyway, so Death Rally here in the middle of the screen. This is Remedy's first game. Remedy, they did Control, which you can see here. They did Alan Wake, which you can also see here. They've done a bunch of stuff. Quantum Break, Max Payne. I've gone on and on about it. My friend Matt over at Hidden Machine Gaming fucking loves them. If you're bored, definitely go check out their channel right now on YouTube, Hidden Machine. I think it's Machine Hidden might be their... I don't really remember. Sorry, guys. They're doing a whole month of Alan Wake. It's been fantastic so far. Let's try some fucking Death Rally. It's an old game. It's from like 96, and it'll give me plenty of time to babble about absolute nonsense. All right, let's see here. This is way too loud. Oh, Jesus Christ. I guess this was a hit any buttons scenario because I was just trying to turn down the volume and it like blew through everything. Oh, I hope OBS will capture it. It doesn't look like OBS is capturing Death Rally for some reason. That's too bad. Alright, so maybe we won't play Death Rally. If I can't fucking stream it, what's the point, right? I'll play it on my own. I'll let you know how it goes. Let's see. Oh, weird. There's like a little Alan Wake message in here when you exit out. That's strange. Alright, so let's figure out something else to play. Do we want to do a little Don't Starve? It's been a little while since I did some Don't Starve. I'm fucking terrible at it though. I don't have a lot of great stuff installed. Let's just do more City Skylines. right, there we go. There's City Skylines. Far too big. We'll just fix that. Yeah, we'll just set it right there. That's fine. All right. Don't need the controller for this. We'll just use the mouse. All right, got it. Continue game. What was our town name? Our town was Mal, I believe, right? Nice mug of kratom, as per usual. There we go. That looks a little nicer. Got that nice fade in there. So let me know as we get going how the sound is, and you know the fucking deal, right? Let's just adjust this bad boy. Because last time I was playing City Skylines, it looked on my end that it was fine. But apparently, according to the chat, it was anything but fine. What makes me nervous is that I don't see the desktop audio slider, bar thing, doing anything at all. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. Weird. We'll leave it kind of quiet because I don't know where it is now. All right. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Oh yes. So at this point, we've got 2 squares attached, and my plan was to make an entertainment square and a residential square. Oh, wait, no, this is going to be industrial, and this is going to be residential. So we have 3 squares. Sorry. I got to get back into the swing of things. Let's just take a quick groove through the town and see... get a little better sound there. We'll take a little groove through the town. See how it looks. Look at this. Who wouldn't want to live in this nice, cool little place? You know, from this angle, it reminds me a little bit of like Daytona Beach, a little. Except there's not fucking massive hotels lining this whole strip and like the shittiest small little beach you've ever seen. I spent some time living about 20 minutes from Daytona Beach, and not my favorite. In fact, I would go so far as to say I adamantly disliked it. There's a culture in Central Florida that, and I can't really say anything about like the rest of Florida, but Central Florida, very self-centered place to be. And at the time, I was really trying to figure myself out and just correct some aspects of me that I wasn't particularly happy with. Operating normally, 1 out of 6, they need workers. Right, okay. So we need, is this all industrial here? Did I make this all industrial? Yeah, I did. So let's drop some fucking roads in and open it up for housing. Sorry to every homeowner that I'm fucking over right now. That's right, we can't go through the... But we can go around it. I don't understand why I can't... Oh, I see. Okay, I see. All right, so we'll just open up that. We'll make this all residential. Yeah, you know, I was just I was living in Florida and I was trying to like correct some aspects of my personality that were not doing great at the time. Um, and it's mostly all of it was pretty much my own fault. Sometimes you'll see people make certain excuses for things. I just let things get a little too out of hand, so I moved to Florida to fix it. And I did fix it, and I think that's kind of just as important as anything else is knowing that you can fix things. A lot of times, people will feel very helpless in situations when things get out of hand. For me, it was mostly like a substance problem, and it did get very out of hand for a couple of years. But like I said, the important thing is that it can be fixed, even if it seems incredibly hopeless, and even if it seems there's no way out, and it's confusing. It can be fixed. I fixed it in my case. And my case isn't special by any means. Also, if you are in that position and you need someone to talk to or whatever, let me know. Hit me up. DM me on socials. I'm more than happy to help people in that situation. Absolutely. What the fuck? Why are you people moving out? And why do you have an energy problem? I literally just dropped a windmill there. Okay. There we go. So it looks like they now have a dump problem. Or not. They did, but now they don't. Garbage is piled up. That's what they're saying. I don't really see that. I have a dump. We're all connected. Do we need a dump like for every square? Or what's the deal? Should I... How long until I can get high density? 7,000? Okay. Same thing with, yeah, everything's 7,000. Okay. I don't know if this will get us there. Probably not. We probably have to make most of this also residential. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it. I will at some point have to, I think, redo my entire power grid. Which is fine. You know, sometimes your town needs to go through that sort of thing. What is this fucking building here that I can't... Not enough money? Oof. I did spend quite a lot. Okay. Okay, I think that's most of it. Let's fast forward. We could definitely use some cash. We lost a little bit of our budget there doing something. Not sure what, though. Storage spaces with secure doors for rent. That's very funny. I fucking hate cop humor. It's always in poor taste. Always. Fuck, I thought that was straight. It's clearly not. We're gonna make this whole fucking thing. Houses and houses, the American dream. That one is purposefully not straight. Don't tweet at me. Alright, they're all gonna be fucking crooked, except this. I'm gonna let this be one random fucking long yard. And then I'll put a park in it or something. It's too bad you can't change like curriculum in your schools to like to influence how your citizens react, because you need police in this game. It sucks. All right, what kind of park do we want to put in? Park with trees. That sounds great. It's too big. Small playground. Dog park. Dog parks generally bring people I'm not fans of, but it must be placed roadside. That's a shame. There we go. We got parks all over the place now. That should help. Let's get some plumbing. Not enough money. Alright, we gotta wait like 1 day so we have money. Fuck, I turned my air conditioner on before I started playing 20 minutes ago. And now I wish I did not. It's too chilly. Alright, let's get back to fixing this fucking water pipe. And then more existential nonsense. Okay, so can I have absolutely just no problem whatsoever dropping windmills everywhere. I think windmills are cool, and I think everybody should think so. Alright, we'll let my money build up while I go turn off my air conditioner. But Asa, why is your air conditioner on? Because it's fucking 90 degrees, dude. I live in goddamn Texas. Alright. How much money do we have? Alright, we have enough money. Let's... One there. Not enough money again. Man, these things are expensive. I really feel like I don't know how to use electrical grids in these games. Doesn't make any sense. Why would you have fucking huge power lines running all over the place? They should just be automatically placed with roads. How's everybody else doing? Alright, this section's fine. Ugh. They need a dump. All right, we'll give them a dump over here. Oh, we can't. I for some reason thought that was ours. It's not. We'll bring the dump way over here. See, like they've got streetlights. Why is there no dumps there? Come on, get real. There we go. There's your dump, fellas. Landfills and cemeteries have a limited capacity. Alright, well. Once the facility is full, you can build a new one to keep the service working. If you wish to bulldoze a landfill or empty button. Alright, so we will eventually need a crematorium. But for now, we're just going to put another landfill down here. This will eventually be Landfill Alley. It's not the most appealing name, for sure. But it's something. And that something is landfills. Oh, I was wondering, like, why are these spaces already occupied? So I don't know, yeah, if I'm fucking up the electric, let me know. A lot of abandoned shit over there. Not my favorite. They all have water. And they all should now have power. Maybe that'll work. I have no idea if that's going to work. I'm so fucking terrible at this and every other game. So yeah, anyway, my original point was, if you're trying to get sober, don't move to Florida. It worked for me, but like, it is not a good environment, especially like Orlando and Daytona Beach. Those places were always incredibly difficult to maintain my shit. I was very lucky. I lived with a good friend who, you know, it was kind of outside that area a little bit, far enough where it was kind of a pain in the ass to get anywhere. And that definitely helped. Look at all these garbage cans. I just built 2 fucking dumps. What is wrong with you? Unreal. Oh fuck! You know what I just realized? Are there disasters in City Skylines? You know, SimCity always has like meteors or earthquakes or whatever, and I don't know if that's here. I love the sheen on everything. Oh fuck! There was little water droplets on the camera. That was really cool. But funny enough, regardless of how bad Central Florida is for getting sober, another genius move that I did while I was doing it was moving to fucking Austin. Which is like, you know, people think about Austin and it's clearly the city that you would sober up in. It's a fucking brilliant plan. I did have a relapse toward the end of the first time I lived here. I did relapse. You know, that's my fault though. I don't blame it on anybody else. The environment certainly doesn't help though. I feel like I've never really had the opportunity to experience Austin in any classic way that people think about Austin, because I see why that dump's not working. Because like the first time I was here, I was getting sober, and look at that. Come on, that's bullshit. And then the second time I lived here, it's fucking COVID. I've lived in Austin for a total of about 2 years now. Close all roads. Pedestrian and public transport only. What will that do? Monad Danam. I don't know, reduce emissions. Yeah, I mean, probably. How do I go look at this? These people, I think Monad that these people are just shitting everywhere. I think that's the problem. They're filling diapers because this is a town where they don't really think about toilets so much. It's more fill diapers and throw them in the streets. And I think that's what the real issue is here. Citizens are sick. We have enough to build a medical facility. What do we got? Elder care, child health center. Can't build a hospital yet, but we can build another medical center. We have one there. Let's build one at the edge of town. Make these folks happy. All right, that a nice ripple all through here. Can we build another one? We might as well, right? That'll make all those folks happy. So now we have 1, 2, 3 medical centers. Everybody should be taken care of. I have no idea if it's possible in this game. I really don't either. I like presumably building some sort of sewage infrastructure would help the poop problem. Yeah, I mean if they're using toilets, but again, I think it's a diaper people. We're almost at that incineration plant though. That will definitely help there. Is there a sewage treatment? There's a water drain pipe that pumps out wastewater. Remember to, I think the water's flowing this way. Yeah, that's what the little arrows are saying. So there's one sewage drain pipe. Let's put another one, and another one, and another one. And then we will connect them up. Fucking great idea, Monad. So let's just get them powered. Which again, it's like, fuck, I hate powering things. You end up with all these stupid wires everywhere. All right, so what are they complaining about here? These two are working. Did COVID help with the sobering then? So by the time COVID hit, I was pretty much through it. So I started my whole getting sober thing in the beginning of 2018, and I didn't really. It took a lot of small steps to get to a certain point. Come on, you son of a bitch! I don't know what's going on with this fucking guy. Took a lot of small steps to get to the point where I became sober, and I went to Florida, and I think my time in Florida was, really kicking like any drug issues I had, which had been building up kind of steadily over the course of a few years. And then, I spent a few months kicking that in Florida, and then I kind of drove up and down the East Coast with my partner, and that sort of helped. And then in August of 2018, I had probably what was one of my worst addiction moments, and it was then that it was like, I need to stop drinking and everything cold turkey, like no more. I have to stop. And so I did, and it was just like that. And that was like the week I moved to Austin the first time. And I was totally stone sober for 6 or 8 months or something like that, and relapsed, got sober. Thank you. Relapsed, got sober again for about a year, and then I got to the point where I felt like I was out of it, where I was like free of it. And sorry if this is boring. Ooh, you guys. Where I was like, I don't know, I felt like I could live like a normal person because it was kind of really a bummer to go and have dinner with family and they can have a glass of wine and I'm like, oh, just seltzer for me. Like, if I had to do that, that's fine, I would. So now it's like February of 2020. And it's just like right before pandemic hits. And I say to my partner, we're going to go out tonight. Would it be all right if I just had a glass of wine? Because I want to live normally. I don't want to forever be in recovery. And I know that that's like necessary for a lot of people. And God bless those people. But I don't think it was necessary for me. Famous last words, right? But so I did. I went out to dinner with my partner and had a glass of wine and everything was fine. And ever since then, I've been able to just occasionally do that, to just have a drink with dinner once in a while. And there has definitely been like some just check in with myself emotionally and like how do I feel about things. But my time with addiction was incredibly dark to say the least. And I don't ever want to get back there again. I just want to live normally. And at this point, I think I'm doing that. I'm proud of my recovery. That's what it was. So in a way, yeah, COVID has helped to answer the question. Has helped keep me that way because even though people are going out to the bars and partying still like there is no COVID, I'm very concerned about it, and so that keeps me out of that scene entirely. All right, why do you, I've built 4 fucking dumps. What is the issue? This dump has power, right? It has water. It says it's not connected, but like certainly looks connected. Did it have to like loop? Is that what it has to do? Maybe. Who knows? Yes. So, have I noticed that boomers who you happen to mention being in recovery to tend to be disbelieving or suspicious? Yes. I find that generation, for some reason, millennials don't look as weather beaten in recovery as people in their generation did. Yeah, I I have sympathy for that entire group of people for a number of reasons because I think that um, being in recovery for that generation kind of like came out and said to their community, I'm weak or something like that. It was you wouldn't invite them to barbecues. Oh, he's an alcoholic or he's an addict. And I think that was kind of commonplace right up until probably the last 10 years or so. And it made all of that generation filled with disgust, not only for the people in the community that are affected by it, but also for themselves if they are affected by it. I've seen a number of people who were like, like millennials who were disowned by their boomer parents because of it. But I especially see, what was the word you used? Disbelief. I especially see disbelief whenever I've tried to discuss how I've been able to regulate my myself and not go cold turkey 100% AA rules. Just that they're used to alcoholics being quite ill. Well, I guess I don't. Hey, we're a big town now. That means I can unlock a bunch of new shit. Cool. Yeah, I think maybe that's. I don't know if people in my generation, which is like, I was born in the early '80s, and so I'm kind of like at the tail end of the millennial thing. But I don't know. Boomers, you're right. Like the Vietnam folks definitely looked ill looking or leathery skinned for sure. But I'm kind of a little bit of a. I worry about how I look quite a lot. I moisturize every day. I have for the last 15 or 20 years or so. I'm very concerned. So even in my alcohol and substance phases, I'm just going to keep building dumps. Even in those phases, I tried to take very good care of my skin. And I think that a lot of people, if they're not already inclined to do that, just won't. But to be fair, I also find that that generation in general looked a little worse for wear than people in my generation or younger do at those same ages. A fucking 25-year-old boomer looked like he was fucking mid-30s. Whereas it's the other way around now. Mid-30s millennials tend to look like they're 25. Yeah, definitely. And I also think that not only has some health stuff improved, but just the general acceptance that, like, especially for men or male presenting people, like the idea of masculinity is it's okay to be concerned about your skin, which I don't think was necessarily always the case. And in many places, like my small hometown, still isn't the case. If you put lotion on, you're, some sort of deviant or whatever, which is a horrible way to look at it. But I mean, I'm 38 and I still get told that I look quite a bit younger than I do. And I'm goddamn happy about it. So why anybody would be judgmental about using moisturizer or whatever is fucking beyond me. But all in all, fuck them if they want to be judgmental. Man, is it true that trees clean up pollution? I thought it was true. We're just gonna plant a bunch of trees and try to clean this shit up. In the game or in real life? Maybe kind of both. Maybe kind of both. I could have swore that I've seen someone else, maybe Sips, play City Skylines, and they planted just fuckloads of trees, and it sucked up the pollution. Can I just paste it? No, I gotta click individually. Various plants absorb heavy metal particles, and of course carbon. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, Sewage River is looking good. Even in the dark rain, I can see it. Let's get some trees in here. You know what I learned recently? The idea of the carbon footprint was apparently a maybe not the idea, but like the term. I can link you a study that shows some of the most effective. I'm guessing the games doesn't have an option of plants. Yeah, probably not. Someday maybe. But I would, yeah, if you want to, thank you. Yes, that was exactly where I was going with that before I got distracted. That's crazy. I mean, it's not that crazy, but it's uncomfortable, I suppose, that like they know about the concept and they're aware of it and then shove it onto, us. Uh-oh. What is this? Where is this poopy river coming from? Ah, I put an outflow plant there. Shit. It went out of my border and was like, nope. And it's coming right back in. Sorry, guys. But I mean, it looks like this is where the water's coming in, right? I think. So this water's not poopy. So everybody's fine. Oil companies are pretty... I mean, yeah, most companies. Oh, fuck, it got asterisked. Shit. Hold on, let me go into my chat settings and see if I can fix that. Let's see. Ah, there it is. Oh, you reset it. Perfect. Yeah, as soon as I'm done here today, I'll check that out. That's cool. Thank you for sending that. There, I put it in Notepad. Where are all the garbage trucks? Bro, I really don't know where the garbage trucks are because I've built like 30 dumps. We got an incinerator plant available to us now. So let's, while we've... Have you noticed the new zone? Office zone. Office Max. No, I did not. But thanks. Okay. That's not what we want to do. That's not what we want to do. We're just going to go in and empty this dump. Multiple problems. I mean, yeah. I'm trying to empty it. I understand that there's problems. All right, so let's check out this new zone. Oh, fuck, yes. We've got high density residential. Thank goodness. And we are going to go. What do we want to turn high density residential? Should we make this the city? Hell yeah. Let's see how high density residential does. They're not going to like that dump near them, but fuck them. The toxic emissions that come off incinerators are pretty gross. Just burning through things is a horrible way to go. In real life, I imagine. Yes, I'm not having... Well, I appreciate that. It makes me nervous how willy-nilly I am with fake people's lives in the game. Maybe I shouldn't be. High density commercial. Maybe we'll redo all this as high density commercial. Because maybe that's exactly what's happening to me in my life and, our lives. Somebody's just being willy-nilly. That's probably enough offices, right? We'll do one more. There we go. That's like a... And we'll make some more high-density residential there. There we go. That might boost us up a little bit. Do we need... That's the second fire department tweet I've seen in a little while. Let's see. Where do you guys want this? There's that. There's that. Let's put it maybe over here. There we go. That helped affect this area too. Cool. Hospital-wise, we can afford a new hospital. Sure. There we go. School-wise, let's check out. Oh, we need some money, but we can do a university. We can do a high school now, and we can do a public library. Great. As soon as we have the money back, that is what we will do. Shouldn't take us long. We're making $4 grand a day, a month, whatever the fucking metric is. They're mad about what? Crime rate is high. This is why I wanted to help our school systems a little bit. There you go. How's that? You feel better, guys? You're all safe? Everybody's mad about the fucking garbage. I don't know what else to do about it. Oh, it looks like there were some here that are disappearing, and it looks like there's some disappearing over here too. So maybe it's getting a little better. Or not. Or there's a fucking murder that just popped up. What is this? A dead person. Yeah, it was a murder. What happens to the people who lived? Yeah, I know. It's something that always bothers me, because when you put it like, when you like if this was a hospital or a police station, it won't let you build there. It'll say space already occupied. But if it's just a house, like, fuck it, yeah, drop it down. Oh shit, sorry guys, I didn't realize you didn't have water. There we go. Just barely enough. We have $67. Yep. You know, it's not the most planned out city, but there's something about the look of it that I really like. It looks like a sort of indigenous cave painting. Or bead art. I can kind of see like a bird or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting Nazca Lines vibe. Yeah, totally. From this point on, I'll just say that I meant it. See, that would be a cool thing too. Being able to design your own your own great earthen art piece. I think there's a couple of small little things. There's probably a mod for that, right? Or I guess I could just do it with roads. I could just purchase a chunk of land. Maybe that's what we'll do. I'll purchase like trying to see what would be a good square, but it looks like there's fucking highway everywhere. Maybe I'll get this over here at some point, and I'll just drop roads down, and we'll make some earth art for the helicopters. Can I buy anything? All right, so where would be a good place for earth art? Like this or this, I think. Maybe this one. This one looks like it has the least intrusive section. There's a small... Can someone recommend good hearing protection? All this noise. No, I can't. Looks like there's a small road there. Does it go through there? Yeah, looks like it kind of does. Yeah, I wish there was a section where the highway... Get the fuck out of here. Where the highway wasn't as intrusive. do... This one's kind of fucking useless because can we even build a big that long? A bridge this long? I'm not sure if we can. We'll go here. This is a nice lake for beach houses. No, I don't want that one. I want this one. Fuck, this is hard. Alright, that's the one. Oh, well, I don't have it. Now I have it. Come on. There we go. Purchase. We're just going to build a strip. Our whole land will be. All right. We're going to build some Nazca lines for no reason at all. We are going to make them dirt. And let's see, curved, freeform. I don't know how to use the freeform tool, so this is going to be an experiment. I mean, this just looks like a straight line to me. Oh, I got it. Okay. So there's one. Two. No idea what's going on. You fucks. We'll just do this with the straight line tool. Why does it keep trying to connect it like that? That's weird. Maybe it'd help if I could see what the fuck I'm doing. All right, so I have to like connect it like that. That's fine. That's what humans look like. It doesn't like, no, it really doesn't like, I think there has to be a square or something there. I don't know what the hell the problem was. Maybe because it connected to two, it would have connected here, here, and here maybe. I'm really not sure. We'll do one more over here too. Get the I'm drawing something. Get out of here. Oh my god, stop. I don't want to select a chirper look. I want chirper to get fucked. Alright, and we'll put a circle on the end of this one. Sort of a circle. Not a circle at all. Well, I didn't mean for it to be a dick. It kind of is. To me, it also kind of looks like a little dude bending over to like say hi to some sort of animal. I think it's cool. I put it on the other side of the highway. There's no houses or anything there. It's behind like the shitty high-end district, so I don't think any of those folks are. It's a plant growing, but yeah, a little seed. There we go. Sure. This just a little gardener doing his earthly work. Totally undiscovered. Even the guys that built this highway didn't see it coming. Not a super... What's that weird smell coming from? What does a dead person smell like? I don't know. Where? Where is the dead person? Is it still over here? I have bus line or bus depot, which I cannot afford yet. Do we have a health center over here in this section? No, we probably should. What is this? What are you complaining about? Not enough customers. Well, I know. I built some high-end residential, so I'm hoping to get you some customers. Damn. Who'd hashtag the words dead and... Yeah. I mean, I'm laughing at that because it's kind of a joke, but it's not really a joke. I can absolutely see people on Twitter doing that. Or Chirper, whatever this is. What a great city. I would think I'm dreaming if I didn't know otherwise. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy living in the sewage smell, dead person. do it. Oh, I love this bridge. Oh, looks like we've got a water problem popping up. What's up, folks? Our water availability is fine. What are you talking about? There's no water. I don't want to see bubbles that don't mean anything. Organ donation is permitted by law after a person is declared brain dead. Is that a real fucking tweet you just found? Jesus. That sounds like it was written by a bot. I mean, like, it could be a bot, but on the other hand, I can absolutely see people hashtagging every other word. I mean, there's that whole thing where people capitalize every fucking word. I remember Jaden Smith started doing it years ago, and I kind of have to wonder if people just started doing it because Jaden Smith started capitalizing every word. Like, I don't know, he's a cool person, or, you know? I'm going to start doing all of my tweets like that. See, look, we're getting some residential stuff here. Cool. Oh, wait, that's the office park, isn't it? Office. And this was all residential. Okay, cool. And this was supposed to be high density commercial, but it looks like this is just the same old regular commercial. This looks so much like fucking South Austin. Yes, I know there's a new metro building. I just can't afford it. I'm sure some of them were mocking. Yeah, probably. It's hard to tell. You know, digital archaeologists are going to have a hell of a fucking time. Assuming our data is still around at that time. Data rot's a real thing. It's been freaking me out a lot lately because um, I'm a musician and there's almost no way to just preserve your music like forever. I have a big thing with why am I doing anything if it's just going to disappear. And so like, you know, you could write it all down, I guess, and that'll stick around. Um, but like paper rots and ink fades. You could put it on tape. Tapes warble and die after like 15 or 20 years. You could put on a CD. CDs also lose data after like 25, 30 years. MP3s lose data over time. FLAC and WAVE, from what I understand, kind of retain data long enough. But even then, you have problems like hard drives dying or servers going down. Really, the only way to like maintain music is to have people remember it and perform it, and you just pretty much have to assume that all of your creations are going to be lost to time. Even like great art requires thousands of dollars and hours to restore and maintain it. Great books need to be reprinted or they are forgotten. Like creative entropy, I guess, would be a term for it. I can't right now. Emperor X Bandcamp. Let me just take a look here. Emperor X. I can't spell it all. I really thought that it was going to be Emperor, the black metal band. Experimental folk, tech folk, techno. I'm in. I'm definitely going to listen to this when I'm done here today. Writing a folk song conveying the concept of radiological warning cats, ray cats. Moreover, they told me it should be written such that no one will forget it for a significant portion of the lifespan of dangerous radiation at repository sites. In other words, I had to write a song about nuclear waste so catchy and annoying that it might be handed down for generations. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like the only way to make things preserved are folk tales, basically. Like, you know, I've read a number of books about like important events and like measurements and astronomical explanations being encoded into stories and passed down through folklore. So like the people who need that information will be able to access it, but for everyone else, it's just a story. And it seemed like while I was first reading it that it was kind of a pain in the ass way to do things, but it seems like the only fucking way to really do things. And it's definitely nice to know that I'm not. Oh, we're a small city now. I'm not like overthinking it or panicking about it. I'm a little panicking about it because even though nobody checks out my creations, my music or art or writing or any of that stuff, it's still my life's work. You know, I still don't want it to be lost to nothing, even though I know it inevitably will be. Maybe it's an interesting field of research, yeah. That's it's also a Doctor Who thing, sort of, like sort of. The Fifth Doctor wore a piece of celery on his lapel, and it was just kind of there, and it was people were like, yeah, it's quirky and weird. But at the end, when the Fifth Doctor dies and regenerates into the Sixth Doctor, the celery turns purple, and it was kind of for that same idea. It was a specific type of radiation that killed him, and he had the celery there because if the celery turned purple, he knew he was in trouble. All right, we can build some stuff. Let's educate some folks. Just gonna knock down your houses. There we go. And let's give them a library as well. Knock down your houses. So yeah, what I was saying was, I guess the only thing I can really do is write some sort of bard's song and make my family sing it at holidays, and maybe they'll continue to pass that down, and that will ensure that at least one thing I've created will last, hopefully at least a few decades. All right. Why are you way over there? A building is burned down. Well, shit. I'm going to take a quick break. My back's starting to hurt, and I need to use the bathroom. Also, when I come back, I'm going to play something different. I'm not sure what. So let's save this guy. I have no idea what my... Maybe it was Twitch City. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to play when I come back. I've been... I don't know. I'll see you in a few minutes. But thanks, Monan, for hanging out so far. have no idea what I'm gonna play. Do some Rogue Legacy maybe. Or some TF2. Yeah, let's do some TF2. Oh, I gotta fucking update it? Good grief. All right. Just trying to get TF2 running. It's just being a general pain in the tuchus. There we go. Now I can see it. We'll just do some casual shit. We'll do attack defense. I don't really want to play capture the flag today. If it ever pops up. Anyway, we'll see. Yes, join now, obviously. Now, not great at TF2. Haven't been great at TF2 in a long time, so we'll see how it goes. Payload? Fuck, I don't want to play payload either. I would have rather played capture the flag. Continue to find a game. Fuck this. Cancel. You can't cancel anything on TF2. All right. Shit, no, I don't want to be heavy. Okay. Well, looks like I'm heavy. Fuck, I hate using a controller for menus. I've got some wicked controller drift going on. Look at this. So that's going to be my next purchase. Contracts available. Is this a new feature? Choose your contract. I don't... Okay, nothing happened. Hell yeah. Steam's a bit of a pain these days. Yeah, I don't disagree. I just recently installed a game from the Epic launcher for the first time in ever, I think, honestly. Jeez, this fucking controller drift is not helping. Good. Yeah, maybe I'll go mouse keyboard. Not even fucking worry about it. There we go. That's so much better. I used to work this job, I guess I do again, uh, where I would basically just be on a couch hanging out with a couple of old dudes for about 11 hours a day, 5 days a week. Um, and they didn't really require much. Like, they're pretty self sufficient folks. And so I would just play TF2 the whole time. I used to really play it a lot. This and Minecraft had just come out at the time, so I was playing a lot of Minecraft as well, which I really have a hard time playing at all anymore. I mean, I still like the concept of Minecraft, you know, but something about it that, what do I got? Frying pan and meat. I'm gonna eat my meat. That was stupid. What the fuck was I doing? I also used to watch a lot of IT crowd at that job. Black Books. Ah, you bastard! There's no preview. What do you mean? Oh wait, hold on, hold on. I'm blocking part of the chat. I think I missed some of your message. See, I had to look at your link tree. Your listed books don't have a lot of info on them. It's hard to see what the draw is to buy any. No, that's fair. That's fair. There should be, on each of them, there should be a little like open it up and read some of the thing. But if there's not, I'll have to look into that. Basically, what my books are collections of vignettes of well, life, honestly. And it's definitely not everybody's cup of tea, and I try to keep my prose creative but not obtuse, you know? Poetic in a sense, but still clear. But my books are definitely not everybody's cup of tea. They're often depressing, and they deal a lot with my substance abuse days. They're quick reads, though. Really, for the most part, I wrote all of the material for myself, you know, in notebooks and shit. And then I had a therapist at one point tell me I should do something with it. So I just, you know, once a year or so, I'll just put out a collection of whatever my writing has, whatever I've accumulated. For me, it's basically just journaling in a semi-flowery way. Oh, I did. Okay, so yeah, if you log in, I didn't know that. That seems. I don't know why they wouldn't just make that available to everybody. In my opinion, my recent books, so the later ones, are the better ones. It took me a little while to find my writing tone, my voice, you know. At first, I was just kind of, my first couple books, I was just kind of imitating writers I liked, which it's a good way to learn, for sure. I don't know what I'm doing here. But my last three or so collections, I think, are the better ones. Oh no, don't worry about it. It's cool. I appreciate the thought though. A lot of them, a lot of the early drafts of what ends up in those books are on my blog. If you're curious, should also be in my link tree. A scene in public. Um, Generally, what I'll do is I'll write them there or in notebooks or something, and then when I put the books together, I'll edit them or I'll put them in an order that makes sense thematically. Um, but yeah, a lot of the first versions of those vignettes are on that blog. Going back, shit, I think I'm gonna hit the 10-year mark on that blog pretty soon, which also started out as just like trying to figure out how I as a person wrote, and slowly evolved into something I'm semi happy with. Um, there should be two blogs. There's one where I write about like paranormal stuff, and then there's another one where I write. Let me see. Yeah, where I write about like stuff. That's not it. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, as I posted the link. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I wrote this year that's just sitting in the drafts because I'm kind of embarrassed by it. It's kind of really personal, but yeah. So yeah, if you like being bummed out and internal monologues about loneliness and drinking, that's the that's the guy. There's also stuff there like there's been a few like NaNoWriMos that I've started and never finished. NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month, Writers Month, or something like that. And every year I try to do it. I've completed it one time. You have to write a novel from total scratch between November 1st and November 30th. And I've only done it one time back in 2012. Every other year I get distracted. It's a lot of work to get a full novel written in 1 month. And the first one I wrote was about some really bizarre things that happened in my childhood. The bizarre, traumatizing, awful things that happened in my childhood. I can't write that book again. I don't have anything to draw on, so. Oh, you're aware of NaNoWriMo. Yeah, well, good. There you have it. I might try to do it again this year. It's a challenge. We'll see. Hey, we won. And I played heavy the whole time, which might be my least used class, to be honest. All right, let's see here. I'm blue. Who am I? I don't want to be heavy anymore. How the hell do I change class? I completely forgot how to change class. It's like, there we go. I figured it out. Let's go Pyro. You know, I know like Source is not a very current system, but the TF2 art style works so well with Source. It's probably like one of the only um, Source games that doesn't have kind of a weird, haunting eeriness to it. There's something about TF2 that, even though it's insanely violent, uh, feels kind of nice. Coming after that fucking demo, man. Fuck! Who got me? Mac is dominating me. It's got that Worms Armageddon. Yeah, it does. Yeah, even the art style is a little bit like Worms too. Oh man, I should have played Worms. I'm gonna have to install some Worms games. It's been a long time since I played Worms. That's one of those games you find on the computers, like some previous resident of like the rehab is installed. I didn't mean to taunt, but there I was. The first time I played SimCity was in a situation like that. It wasn't at a rehab. It was at like a mental health rehab sort of place when I was a teenager, and some previous resident had installed SimCity 2000. What the fuck? I can't go through a chicken wire fence? Bullshit. You bastard. Worms, Warcraft 3, Doom, all stashed away. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like taped to the back of like Station 12 or something. The staff can't figure out why everybody fights over Station 12 every day. Yeah, you son of a bitch. I mean, I know you killed me, but... Come on, motherfuckers, where are you? Where are you, motherfuckers? What the fuck? Where is everybody? There they are. I'm just shooting into that hole hoping I hit somebody. Ha! Gotcha, fucker. This is a subclass pyro sniper. Fuck. Fuck, I almost got that one. Boy, it's not looking good for them. All right, let's stop dicking around. We'll get right down there. I'm gonna replenish my ammo. Okay, never mind. Here we go. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, at least I've set some people on fire. Oh, thanks. I really appreciate that, Monad. I do. I try to keep it like a rhythm. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing, and that's the issue I try to address when I assemble it all into the books. Is that because, like I said, I kind of write them on my own for myself and then assemble them. And when they're in the books, I don't know. I do try to address that. The books are the better ones. Are they start like got to get that narrative arc going, conflict resolution. Yeah, I think my issue with my inability to do that comes from the fact that like I don't see life as having arcs. You know, I mean, there is beginnings and ends to things for sure, um, and sometimes there's conflict resolution, but I see that most often not being the case, and so I just kind of don't think about that in terms of writing it down. Also, you know, I have so little practice in actually forming those narrative arcs that I it probably just unable to do it um, for sure. One of these days, I would like to write a proper novel, and maybe I'll get to it at some point. But yeah, that's definitely an area that I need to work more on for sure. At least I got one hit on that fucking turret. You bastard. I was thinking about doing a um, just a podcast. It's essentially an audiobook of that and do each season as a book. And that way it would be presented, you know, kind of uh, with context. But the books themselves are already pretty self serving. And I thought that doing a podcast would make it even fucking stupider. Am I out of fuel? No. All right. Took a couple of them down with me. Yeah, no, it's. I was doing one for a little while where I was talking about paranormal stuff, and it was all right. It's a fuck ton of work. Like, I think any decent podcast, it should be it's a job, you know. And if you want a decent product, you've got to put in the effort. So the one I was doing for a while was, you know, a lot of research and a lot of writing and a lot of figuring out my point of view on things and looking at trying to figure out other people's points of view on things. There's a lot of effort, but um, you know, if I did like a book on tape, that's far less effort. I just read and emote what's already written. But again, it's the idea of doing a podcast reading from my own book seemed pretty pretentious. I haven't even checked the audio levels of game audio versus my mic, so I hope it's been all right. It's a little late now. Come on, you sons of bitches. Game's totally silent as far as I can tell. The other one was too. Oh shit. Well, there, I brought the game volume up a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Where am I going? This way. Is this an in or an out? dominated. Oh yeah, that's a noise. Shit. You know, one of these days I'll get the fucking balance right. Alright. Maybe that's better. The other day I was playing, I think it was also City Skylines. And fuck, I went on this whole like long thing about aging and what it means to like socially age out of the things you love. And then I went back and I listened to the recording of the show, the stream, and it was just game audio, and like occasionally you'd hear me say a word. But, I don't know. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me. I am going to go get some dinner. It's 5 o'clock here, not somewhere. Hamburger time. Actually, yeah, I think I will have hamburgers. Anyway, Monad, thanks for hanging out so much. It was nice just chatting with you a little bit. I will probably be back on... What's today? Monday? I will probably be back Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not sure. I always tweet about it about an hour before I do, if you're concerned. But I promise you that my Twitter is... there's a lot of... my Twitter's not for everybody. So, yeah, just be aware of that. Anyway, once again, thank you for hanging out. Bye.